At around 10 p.m. on December 16, 2023, police in Texas received a call from this Jack in the Box restaurant about a car that was parked outside. That car was heavily damaged and the driver sitting inside was slumped over. 31-year-old Nestor Flores was just a few miles away from his house before his car started breaking down and he had to pull over at the Jack in the Box. Now, he was pretty anxious to get home because he didn't want to get stuck on the road because he already had a history of getting caught driving under the influence. So when a cop showed up and started questioning him, he said, yeah, I was out with my buddies, we had a few drinks, but I'm not too messed up. He swore he was okay. And as far as the damage to his car, well, Nestor said it was because he collided with a deer on the highway earlier. But the problem was he was covered completely in blood. And also inside his vehicle in the front passenger seat, there was a human body. It was the body of Terry Ivory, a 45-year-old homeless man who spent most of his days along Highway I-30 in Dallas County, which is where he was struck by Nestor's vehicle. Nestor was driving at such a high speed that Terry crashed directly through the windshield into the car. One of his legs was gone because it had been severed off during the collision. Nestor didn't stop to get help. He was too drunk to even realize that he had just hit a person. He just kept going and drove another 40 miles until he got to that Jack in the Box, with the victim right next to him. It took investigators across 2 separate counties to isolate and determine the source and the location of the deadly incident. What helped authorities in Dallas was the fact that some of Terry's remains, including his leg, they were recovered from the site on I-30. Nestor Flores was charged with causing a fatal accident, although a hearing for a judge to determine next steps is still pending.